Taking cues from games such as Resident Evil and Final Fantasy VII, Digimon World presents 3D character models atop pre-rendered 2D backdrops, and the result is an environment that feels strangely suspended in time. Every screen is dense with detail. The digital world is an Alice in Wonderland-styled hybrid of natural landscapes and 90s computer detritus. Dot matrix displays, wall outlets, refrigerators, and vending machines embedded into forests and ruins in ways that feel deliberately out of place. Even your items are tech-themed, like chips and floppy disks. One area appears to be an overt homage to Resident Evil, a mansion with a red-carpeted foyer and extravagant dining room, puzzle-like navigation through interconnected rooms, locked doors requiring keys, and even a hidden basement laboratory housing a terrifying science experiment. And if all of that wasn't blatant enough, this is also the only area in the game where the player has to press a button to open doors, just like in classic Resident Evil. Digimon World occupies a rare space in sandbox design where the world feels vast and non-linear, but still tight. Unlike many other open-world games where space can feel incidental or empty, every screen in File Island feels intentional, something to observe, interact with, or learn from. To put it another way, File Island feels larger than it actually is. And just as you've become familiar with the island and begin to explore its northern reaches, you can recruit Birdramon to unlock fast travel between key locations. And the autopilot item allows instant return to File City from anywhere on the map, turning navigation into a breeze. As the player progresses, you start to become part of the ecosystem itself. The most satisfying thing about progression in this game is being able to actually see how much you've accomplished just in the 2 or 3 screens that make up File City. Every new NPC wandering around, every new shop, every renovated building or upgraded asset is a reminder of just how much you've done. Progress is no longer something abstract represented by EXP, levels, or stats. Progress is spatial and visible. Each Digimon you raise follows set sleep cycles. Wild encounters will change depending on the time of day, and NPCs operate on rotating shifts that affect available items and services. The game also runs on a seasonal loop, not just a daily one. One in-game year spans 30 days, effectively functioning as a monthly cycle. Certain shops and events, like the Gear Savannah card shop and Lost and Found, are only available during the first half of the year, while tournaments in File City's Coliseum operate on fixed schedules that encourage long-term planning. Even Beetleland's annual tournament occurs only once per year on the 22nd. Layered onto this are additional structural constraints, such as area access tied to whether your Digimon is a vaccine or a virus type. But rather than creating pressure or strict failure states, these systems ultimately reinforce patience. Everything in Digimon World is cyclical. If something is missed, it eventually comes back around again. You don't necessarily have to go into Digimon World with a plan. As long as you take decent care of your Digimon and keep its stats in the triple digits, you're bound to evolve it into something halfway usable, and from there, the island is yours to explore.